viewers, my name is P. Gordon Abley. I'd like to welcome you to my little world of make-believe. Basically, just before I start, I just want to advise you that because of this face, I have found it extremely difficult to be a marketable product. Now, if you're not certain about the ugliness of this face, just take a closer look. Now, that's pretty gross, isn't it? So, basically this is why I've had to resort to writing as opposed to performing. So, the purpose of this little brief interlude, I suppose you could say, into my music world is just to let you know, you being the viewing public and you being extremely demanding in what you watch and what you listen to, I would like to try and convince you to have a look at some of my YouTube videos. Now, just let me mention here that primarily I'm a composer. The videos are just thrown together quickly just to help put them out there. But I'm not a filmmaker. I like to write music. I would like you to listen to the songs that I write. However, I've got to put some sort of film with it in order for you to look. So I would just like to say, if you can, I don't know what the term would be, if you can find it in your hearts, or if you're desperate enough, if you can't find anything worth looking at on the YouTube, perhaps you could tune into Ludwig 1738, that is Ludwig 1738, and you'll find a selection of some of my songs. I think there's about 60 or 70 at the moment. I want to put on 100. I've been writing songs since 1968, so I've got a few there to choose from. And while I'm on the subject, I would like to thank those that have collaborated with me over the years, mainly Ken Barnett, aka Curly Wolstenholme, who was probably my first songwriting partner. No, sorry, he wasn't, he was my second. Mike Townsend was my first. And I'd like to especially thank Mike because he taught me how to play the guitar. So, thanks Mike. And because I couldn't work out how to play some of the songs that we did with the Tundra, I thought it was easier to write my own songs. So, that's what I did. And then Ken Barnett was the second one. And then from then on, over the years, I've written with various different people, and particularly Diana Nutting, who wrote some lovely poems that I put to music over the years. And my good mate Danny O'Brien, who is now Mr. Toot, by the way, just as a free plug. If you want a clown to do any of your children's shows, give Mr. Toot a call, because he is great. He's fantastic. He knows what he's doing, and he's a very funny guy. And he's a good friend of mine, and I hope he will watch this blurb, as George Costanza would call it. So anyway, just a brief couple of minutes just to introduce myself. P for Phil, or Philip as my mum used to call me, but P. Gordon Abley, that'll do. If you're interested in looking at some new music. And one other thing I forgot to mention to Mike Oldfield, who is, I guess, my number one hero. And after I heard Tubular Bells in 1973, that's when that motivated me to copy his style, I suppose. In the beginning I thought, 21 minutes of music, that was pretty fantastic. So I've done a couple of those type of songs, long songs. Maybe you'll hear them. Anyway, thanks very much Mike. You're a great influence. You have really influenced my music, and I'm very appreciative. And of course these guys, but that goes without saying, doesn't it? The Beatles influence everybody. And of course my mate, no, sorry, he's not my mate, but I wish he was. My brother Hank Marvin, who influenced the Beatles, along with Holly and other guys. Anyway, that's briefly all I wanted to say. I hope you will tune into Ludwig 1738 and have a look at some of those songs. And remember the songs, I want somebody to buy something. You know, I'd like to think that before I cark it, somebody would buy something of mine. That would be nice. And it's all there, and I can be contacted on pgadley.com. That's not right, is it? Let's get it right. pgadley@gmail.com. I can be contacted there if anybody is interested. So I hope you will watch some of my videos. Well, I use the term loosely. Some of my thrown together films, my moments. And I thank all those that were inadvertently have been used on my videos, namely Gary Clayton. This is like standing up for an Oscar. And I'm not getting an Oscar because nobody knows me. But that doesn't matter. Just have a listen to some of my songs, and if anybody is looking for new theme music, fine, give me a call, give me an email. Anyway, I better split. And by the way, my studios don't exist, White Records don't exist, Abley Road doesn't exist, just purely up here in my imagination. All this music is unpublished. I own it, but I would like to publish something. But anyway, cheers for now. I'm off. Toodaloo. Bye bye.